Greetings, Gemini. I hope you guys are doing lovely. I'm excited to do this reading for you guys. It's going to be a weekly reading from the 22nd through the 28th of April. I'm going to freestyle it, guys. I'm going to go with the flow. All right, I'm feeling magical. And I'm going to break my typical routine. So what's going on with the collective Geminis? What is it that they are experiencing in their love life at this time? What is the overall energy? King of Wands, interesting. Well, this most certainly is not you. Someone that you're dealing with, someone you have your eyes on. You got your eyes on me? You got your eyes on me, Gemini? I'm messing with you. What's going on? Jesus, what's going on with my shuffling, guys? Okay, well, there's definitely an element of stress here surrounding this situation in which you are involved in. However, there's a desire for happiness here. Basically dealing with a relationship that isn't going so well, and yet there's a desire for happiness. Now, this individual, whomever it is, tell me more about this queen, or rather, King of Wands. Someone here is hopeful about connecting with you, Gemini. This King of Wands, whomever it is that you're dealing with, could be a very enthusiastic or exuberant, passionate sort of individual here. Someone that speaks their mind. Nevertheless, this individual here, possibly a Leo, possibly a fire sign, is hopeful of engaging romantically with you. All right, engaging in romantic activities with you is what I'm seeing, Gemini. Now, where do you stand here? How is Gemini currently feeling in regards to this situation, towards this connection? Invulnerable. I don't think you guys are being open. I don't think that you're being open to expressing yourself, nor are you putting yourself in a situation where you're allowing anything in, Gemini. You may in fact be distancing yourself. You may in fact be moving on from this relationship. Okay, Gemini? Distancing yourself. Tell me more about Gemini and their feelings. I think that you have some serious expectations here. You guys could have even been in a relationship. Some of you guys are going through trials. You're going through trials. I was going to say trials in there. You're going through trials. You're going through a testing time in a relationship that was established, which was considerably significant at one point. Tell me more about Gemini's feelings. What a disappointment. Realization, interesting. Well, there's an epiphany going on. There's some sort of choice here that you're making, or that you made, or which you're going to make, which will basically have a massive influence on your life. So if you're to walk away from this relationship or move towards it, it's really significant. It's going to dictate a major change in your life. Okay, so what is this realization that Gemini is having here? What is it that they're inclined to move toward when it comes to this? Cooperation. You're wanting to work. So despite your current energy and what you're projecting onto this relationship, Gemini, I'm seeing that, aside the disappointment and disillusion, you are still inclined to working together with this individual. You hear that, Crosswatcher? What is this individual's current energy towards you, Gemini? What actions are they currently taking towards you? How are they presenting themselves to Gemini? This time, the Emperor, I'm telling you, a lot of fire energy here. Could be a Aries. Tell me about this Emperor. I already get a sense of him. All right, closing something out in the process of, well, there you go. In the process of closing something out, and the Death card flies out. What is it that they're closing out? What is it that this individual is closing out? The Fool. So much brand new energy. Moving on from past, doing away with the past, and taking a leap of faith towards something new. All right, just tell me, what is it that they're actually moving toward? What is it that their actions are aligned with? The Empress. The Emperor is moving towards the Empress. Go figure. One more card. If this insinuates that this person is moving towards Gemini in a romantic sense, show us. Interesting. Well, I don't get the sense that they're moving towards you in a romantic sense, Gemini. They're more so moving towards you with a sense of reconciling something quite tumultuous that happened in the relationship. All right, I can glitter this, with a sense of romance, and I could fucking read you the Notebook if you want. But I'm going to be real with you. I don't think that this individual, so despite the lovers, you see, I did have the lovers in mind. That's what I was asking for. I wanted to show you, okay, if they're moving towards you in a romantic sense, give me the lovers or the Two of Cups or something romantic to show you. But I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I got a card of disappointment, and I got the card of the lovers with deceit surrounding it. All right, that's not to say that they've been deceitful towards you. And just what that insinuates is that what has been projected towards this energy of the lovers has not been adequate, has not been appropriate. In other words, actions that have been projected towards this relationship have been disaligned with the lovers. So, I'm not getting the sense that they're coming towards you in a romantic sense. All right? There may be a massive elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. And this individual is coming forward at full motherfucking force, all right, to do so. The Emperor to the World card. This is a closing of a chapter, to the Death card. This is fucking obliterating the past, absolutely transforming the past, towards the Fool. This is a brand new beginning. This is good, ladies and gentlemen. So there's clearly some serious fucking work that this relationship needs, period. Some serious work that this relationship needs to go through so that the past could be dealt with and moved on from. And what lies in the future is but a potential. Okay, that's what it is. It's a potential. It's like the Fool's just jumping into this, just going with the flow, following their own intuition and going with the flow of life and basically doing what they feel is right. Okay? And what's right at this time is addressing something quite, you can term it dark, if you will. It's something that you aren't too happy about, something that's surrounded by a lot of disappointment and on and on. But nevertheless, what is the potential of this relationship? What is the potential of this relationship between this Emperor and the Empress? The Nine of Coins. Well, look, I feel that this relationship is going to go through a sense of solitudeness is not the term I'm looking for. It's like there's engagement in the relationship, but there's still an element of self-interest. Okay, so this can insinuate that there's still room to develop in regards to you coming closer together with one another. Mind you, that the Emperor and the Empress are binary forces. This is the yin and yang. This is absolute chemistry. This is the power couple. But that's all but a potential. There needs to be development. There needs to be, mind you, two people that have the absolute most chemistry will come and attract each other into their lives. However, they're going to experience that sense of highness when it comes to the romance and the feeling, etc. But when it comes to establishing a partnership, it takes time. It takes absolute time for this to cultivate. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing two very powerful people that share a very strong potential, yet are coming together and still embodying this energy of self-interest, which you should. Take care of your own self right now. This relationship isn't in a position to say, okay, baby, I'm going to put you in my arms and you do what you wish with me. No, this relationship is not there. It could very much be there. Okay? That masculine energy of the Emperor can very much take care of that Empress. And that Empress's nurturing energy can very much take care of that Emperor. But there needs to be trust. That needs to be developed. That shit isn't just handed. Okay? It isn't just handed and given away on either side. Neither from the Emperor nor the Empress. Alright? But I see you guys coming together and working it out. And if you're as powerful as I read you to, then the potential is there. This is exciting, ladies and gentlemen. This is exciting. And look, I don't have to tell you anything more, guys. Follow your own intuition. Follow your intuition. If you are resonating with what I'm telling you, ask yourself this question. What does your intuition tell you? to take that leap of faith? Putting aside all these fucking memories and, oh my God, he said this and he acted this way and all these fucking judgmental thoughts. Putting that shit aside, what does your heart tell you? What does your intuition tell you? Do you feel comfortable saying, you know what? I could look past all that shit and take a leap of faith and say, you know what? I'm just going to see where this goes. What does your intuition tell you? What can you do, Gemini? I'm going to take this to the extent of just a moment, and I'm going to bore and dissect this emperor. But before I go there, I want to give you advice. What is it that you can do, Gemini? To attain this love, to attain harmony with this individual, to attain peace, to attain the absolute best connection that you can have with them. Well, there isn't anything else other than cooperation. You have to cooperate, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you have to be aligned with what it is that you want. You want a relationship, you want harmony with this individual, then you got to put the work to establish that harmony. You being invulnerable, you being closed off, you having some sort of attitude that isn't aligned with harmony is what's going to prevent you from not experiencing harmony in this situation. Sometimes we got to swallow our pride. Sometimes we have to swallow our own ego, which hurts. You know, sometimes people hurt us and we're mad at them and we're like, fuck them. And although we're simultaneously desirous of a connection with them, we repulse them. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, love is unconditional. All right, love is unconditional. Put it like this. My sibling could tell me something very hurtful. I say sibling because I don't have a wife yet. My sibling can tell me something very hurtful, and I'm still going to love them. My little brother or my sister, doesn't matter. I'm going to love them. However mad they made me, I'm still going to love them till death. That's unconditional. I don't have to be in good terms. I still love them. All right? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm trying to insinuate is the swallowing of the pride and the swallowing of the barriers that we put. Sometimes we do need to protect ourselves, and that's up to you to be discernible. But it seems that this relationship is now in a phase that requires mending. And in order to mend a situation, it requires coming together, however difficult it may be. At this point, separation isn't doing anything good for this relationship. So if you want this relationship, open up. I'm going to take this to the extended, ladies and gentlemen. If this was your reading, let's go dissect whomever it is that you're dealing with so we get a better and clearer stance in regards to this person. The link to the extended will be in the description. Otherwise, Gemini, it's a pleasure. I will see you guys.